Yeah, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's another, I really shouldn't make a video because I just got back from work and I'm incredibly tired. Sorry about the sun, but you know, I work nights, so I have to sleep through that. You know, it's like sleeping on the edge of the event horizon, but yeah. I've heard this argument before, you know, I've seen it on forums, I've seen it from gaming companies, but that makes sense because, you know, they're just in pursuit of cash or profit. I've seen it on YouTube a little bit, but I've never heard it from someone in the wild, but and you know, it's time to jump ship unless we move to the next sort of generation of hardware now as opposed to later. Ultimately, gaming will become stale, or game titles I should say will become stale and lack creativity. So I'm flipping through the Wii games when I'm leaving work this morning, the second-hand ones, you know, see if I can pick up a bargain. And my mate, it was an argument in good jest, by the way, but my mate and me, we had an argument. He was like, dude, get over it, the Wii, it's dead, the Wii U's coming out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested, I'm not saying I'll never buy it, but I'm not buying it on launch. And he said, you're going to buy any new consoles on launch? And I went, well, not really, I never have. Apart from my Mega Drive, but technically I bought that before launch, so it's not the same thing. So yeah. I'm happy with where I am, and the topic came up, which is, dude, seriously, we need to move on because otherwise games are just going to become boring and no creativity and sterile and stuff like that. And I went, really? Are they? Really? No, I don't share that sentiment. And in hindsight now, I'm thinking about this, and I didn't think it then because, you know, just finished work hard. I should have said, well, the PlayStation 2 goes against that argument, but never mind that. But yeah, I'm not opposed to the next generation, maybe a little bit sort of squiffy bit because we don't know yet what we're going to get, not the Wii U, but what we're going to get from the other next generation, you know, and I am in sort of fear of this start of the digital only sort of, you know, future of consoles, you know, I will put that out there, but I've never jumped onto a franchise, it's sort of day one, but at the same time, I don't think the fact that unless you progress or move forward, that it will have a derogatory effect on the quality of games. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate and understand that when you do get new technology, it gives you new routes, new avenues, new tricks, you know, new graphical ponies. You'll get something cool that you did not get from the previous generation, but it does not stifle creativity, you know. Creativity is not the result of the progression of hardware. It has its place, but it's not. Ultimately, I think that creativity in many ways is driven from the fact that people have had to work with limitations, although I still don't think the current generation is limited in any way whatsoever. Maybe the Wii, and it pains me to say that because I love the Wii, but do you know what I mean? I'm gonna get deep now, sorry, I'm tired. History is littered with people who've done amazing things, amazing works, you know, in all forms of art, entertainment, sort of media, you know, everything, engineering, because they've had to, or they've been forced, I should say, to work with the limitations of what is there before them. So all of a sudden now, for gaming companies or the gaming industry to say like, I can't work with that anymore, it's limited, I can't do anything. That's fucking lazy. That's fucking lazy. Creativity is not based upon what you work with, it's based upon the vision, the intelligence and the talent of the individual. It's going to tap my head then, I don't know what relevance that would have had. But you know what I mean? Truly talented people will always find a way to do something with whatever is in front of them, whether it's limited or not, you know? And I don't like this argument there. I don't know if it's been put out there by game companies, you know, which is we need to move on, we need to move on, we need to make money, but no, bollocks. If we don't progress forward, will it affect the creativity of games? Creativity is a byproduct of the intelligence of an individual. It's not the byproduct of the technology in front of someone. Case example, PSOR. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That argument really, really fucking rattles my shorts. That unless we progress forward, you're going to suffer. Why am I going to suffer? Exactly why? You know, deep again. Mankind has done some absolutely amazing things, and in most cases they've done it because they've been up against the clock, or they've been up against a rival, or they've been up against limited technology, yet they found a way to work around it. So I don't know, sorry, tired video, waffling, random, but yeah, do you think ultimately, unless we move to the next generation, you know, sooner rather than later, that the quality or the creativity quotation fingers, of games will be affected. I'd like to know what you think. And thank you for listening to my tired random rant. See you later.